Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Instantgo Tarot Odyssey. I am very excited to do this read today because I don't even know what it's going to be about. I just started picking decks and messages started coming, and I found one of my decks that I hadn't used in a while with the corresponding book, which I like a lot. So I wanted to do this. It's sort of what energy is approaching and what you can expect, you know, on this approaching March, because I feel like this fog is lifting from that new moon that created like a kind of strange, heavy energy. And listen, I'm going to do this for you guys as well. Yesterday I was running a special and I want to continue it because some people saw the video. So I'm going to do it today as well. If you sign up today, I'm taking $25 off the 35-minute read. So if you want a 35-minute read, instead of it being $75, it's only going to be $50. So when you send me your email, just say special. I'll know exactly what it is. It comes in today's date. I'll know what it falls in, and that saves you $25. And it's like, I just want to do that because some people are like, oh, Melanie, did I miss it, this and that? So I want to wrap it up and give some of you guys a chance that didn't see yesterday's video until today, you know, and be able to have that. So yeah, this is the last day if you guys want to sign up just in case, because I really want you guys to have this special. And I know we go to a lot of readers and it's like you can't even touch a read for under $100, under $75. And you know, I really want you guys to have this information that you want, whether it's in past lives, because I got a whole slew of past life bookings because of yesterday, and I'm really excited. I'm really honing in on people, places, things, like incredibly my guides. I have a couple guides that when they show up big, and they give us details, and they let me know too what soulmates are coming back for you, what twin flames are coming because of your past life karma that's getting ironed out and now they're ready. So if you want to know about twin flames and soulmates coming back due to a past life connection, come sign up for this. $50 flat for your 35-minute read, and I'm going to get to them like within the next 48, 72 hours because this energy is really hot for that. There's certain times, I believe, in the cosmos and the shift and alignment of everything when certain topics really come in, and I feel like that's really on the front burner right now. So anyway, love and light to you guys. So we're going to have a 3-card choice right here, number 1, and we also have a turquoise stone with this, and I have a bunch of these. I'm going to make bracelets. I made some bracelets, but they sold the first day, and that's a lovely woman in purple, and she has a letter. And number 2 is lapis lazuli, and she's sewing rainbow threads through her old sewing machine. Don't you love it? And look at the spools of yarn are all rainbow. It's so beautiful. And then the third one, I love this. It's almost like it's an old camera back there, pictures. It's about photographs. So I'm taking this has to do with memory. That almost looks like Dorian Gray's type of old portrait back there too, and that's just a plain crystal. Yeah, I love that. It's very cool. So I'll let you make your choice 1, 2, 3, and we'll see what's going on in the book about that, and then we'll see what messages are coming from you, because I feel like there's some real momentum in terms of people just going aha. I mean, I've got to say, I cracked open some courageous rock in the near past, because I feel like now anything is go. Like, I feel like anybody could come up to me, and if I didn't think that they were on the up and up, I would be like, get away from me. I'm calling you out on that. Like, nobody, I can read into things so strangely well right now, and it's almost eerie because, you know, there'll always be people out there, and they'll want to get away with things, and they'll want to, you know, push and press. But I feel like a door is opened for a lot of people to see the truth. That's why I had like the sunglasses and the hat, like detective work. I feel like people are like, hey, if I put a couple pieces together, this either is not going to add up or it's going to make sense. Like with the person I was helping prior, and then when I reached back, and I remember them saying, it was a simple thing of them saying, I have no family, I have no one, I have no friends, and then them saying, oh my gosh, I wish you could meet all my family and friends. You know what I mean? It was as simple as that. I slowed down and I listened. I went, aha, that doesn't add up. This person is obviously out for something. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like click, and that's going to happen with you too. So this is about farewells and goodbye and closure. Forever and forever, farewell, Cassius. If we do meet again, why, we shall smile. If not, why then, this is parting, and it was well made. That's from William Shakespeare and Julius Caesar. So let's see what this has to do. This card portrays a farewell, which might be a final parting or a temporary goodbye. A tragic loss, or simply a turn page, could be leading to a new future. The woman's sober expression gives us no clue as to the content of her envelope. A farewell message Yes, one received or to be given. The note suggests a possible lover's separation, but is it a final goodbye or a temporary one until next time? Either way, as an airport scene will demonstrate, departure lounges tend to be sadder than arrivals. Aww! The birds flying in the background suggest that a return is in the future. Our lives are a constant flow of farewells to people, places, and things, some with regret, some with enthusiasm, as they are all replaced with new options. Beautiful. So again, if you guys are thinking of booking a private read about this, like if you're afraid someone is going to leave you or coming back into your life, or you should try to start up a relationship with somebody, but you haven't quite ended one you're in, like if you have all these questions, this deck is particularly good for that. I infuse a bunch of decks for that. So if I would book in that reading where you get $25 off today, $50, and we can find out, because there are a lot of comings and goings in relationships in March, because soulmates, twin flames, and everybody is coming in the summer. A huge amount of that is coming in and washing up. So people are preparing. They're being alerted to this fact and going, hey, there's a change that has to come. So let's see what is going on in terms of your message. So you have the wide open card. So let's see what that's about. I was so excited to find my book in this because I adore this book. So this says you're free to express your uniqueness to the world and share all the bounty of your life's endless possibilities. So all manner of opportunities are going to be presented to you right now. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. So don't remain small and contracted, okay? Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe is your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive and new ideas and approaches for new approaches and ideas at this time. So speak up and speak out. Definitely don't go along to get along. Don't do the same old, same old. Don't keep doing stuff for people and having your time evaporate because you're helping others constantly. You know what I mean? Focus in on what you want. It's such a sense of beautiful fulfillment when you make a priority, you start working in that direction, and then you get results. You're like, see how simple that is? It is always A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. That's how I set my day. My first 3 tasks, I write them down and I check them off. And it works like that. And then I'm like, smooth. You know what I mean? I'm not overwhelmed. I don't have 50 things on that mother freaking list. I have 3 things. 1, 2, 3. I check them off. And if I want to do 4, 5, 6, I will. If I don't, I don't. You know what I mean? I've moved in the right direction. And this card is a sign of a maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Absolutely. So there's going to be no more envy, jealousy, and possessiveness around you, or people with character flaws, because you're emanating this sense of strength, which actually kind of keeps them at a distance because they know they're not going to be able to choke the life out of your aspirations, for sure, right? And I'm going to grab you my second favorite deck in the world, which is my Lion Strider deck. This is my second oldest deck. It's funny how I got my decks. This just flew out. Oh yeah, so a little time of rest and contemplation. We are in our power and we were in the right direction when we slow down and we focus, okay? I'm going to give you an example how this worked for me today. I was up at 5 a.m. and my son wanted to sleep in a little bit, so I told him I'd drive him to school. I stayed up to do some work and I played with the kittens, and by 11 o'clock I felt manic. I mean, I was like, I should do this, I should do that. And right away I listened to my guide. It said, take a super hot shower and you're going to feel what you really feel. I can go from there. And immediately all my muscles relaxed and I got really, really tired, and I just laid down for 3 hours and now I'm good to go. My head is clear, my messages are coming in, and I am not in any way, shape, or form burnt out. Oh yeah, look at this. Now we have, this is swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You guys are ready for this new fresh beginning where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to alternate anymore between yes, no, maybe. I'm like, yes, I'm going forward in my dreams and my aspirations and what I want. This is about learning to transmute negativity also into goodness and accepting mistakes, being receptive to new ways of doing things, discovering new and better ideas for living. All about new, these aces, and it's about thought, right? You're learning how to transform everything that didn't go into positive solutions from difficult old situations, right? As we mature, we learn how to deal with sorrow and loss. Our maturity is strengthened and defined by our ability to learn from challenging experiences all the time. So learning what is true teaches us to be discerning, learning what we love and how we go about getting that, and also who we are in spite of shortcomings or any of those things. Teaches us to love everyone, everything with grace in which we are loved by the divine. I definitely feel that 100%, and that is something that's pulsing through my veins right now and helping me acquire the tools I need to go to the next level. Like before, you know, I had certain things that I was interested in. Now other abilities are being slowly awakened in me, and it's very like I get super definite answers right away, and I'm never second guessing. My voice is really strong. I feel that my guides are always with me and helping me. Later I will tell you, probably my next video, because time is going to be short in this one, the synchronicities that happened to me today. If I have time at the end of the video, I will. And feel free to watch the other ones. They're going to be really quick, and they'll have some good notions for you to absorb as well. And if that's your energy right now, you guys, and it's fantastic. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget, like and subscribe. This is you, number one, and all my links are down below. Again, please come get this special. I'm only going to do it for today because, you know, some people didn't get a chance to sign on yesterday. They hadn't seen the video yet. Where I'm doing, instead of my $75 read, it is now $50. You get 35 minutes of video format for $50. And because I want to give you guys this information, and I know that, you know, we work hard for our money, right? So it's like I want to show my appreciation for you guys, because I really, really adore you, and I want you to have these answers, and they're coming through so clearly. And doing private reads is one of my favorite things. I absolutely adore making videos, this course, and all of that. And I'm making time for it and resting when I need to rest to keep it together and be able to really deliver these messages for you. And so, oh, if you guys are curious too, look, I found some purple turquoise that has a high copper content in it, and I'm like, I can't stop staring at it now. And the reason I put it there is I feel like that ring is kind of magic, because somebody's like, you know, Melanie, I hadn't even seen purple turquoise until this weekend, and then you showed it, and now it's everywhere. And I feel the same. I'd never seen it, and I work with gemstones. I'm a jeweler, and then all of a sudden it just popped up. I'm like, what is this purple turquoise reality? It's really weird, right? So again, go get the information on your reads, and all you have to do is put $50 in PayPal and say special. I'll know what it is. Today is dated, and you'll get that. If you want to come over to the Patreon page and check out the course for as little as $1, you get that, and you can help support the channel. Everything's down there, my Etsy store. So love and light to that group. Yeah, you guys are on. It's like you were buffering, and now you're like full. You have every kind of Wi-Fi you could want, right? You're prospering, you're thriving, and doing what you love. So beautiful energy. So now we're on to number 2. I'm really curious as to what this says. I haven't had a chance to go through this book and see everything, so I'm excited. This looks like it'll be an interesting tidbit. Now, the title of it is Productivity, Control, and Organization. Take your needle, my child, and work out your pattern. It will come out of a rose by and by. Life is like that, one stitch at a time, taken patiently, and a pattern will come out all right. It's just like embroidery. That's from Oliver Wendell Holmes. That's beautiful. I love this thing I saw this morning that said, you haven't had enough coffee until you can thread a needle in a moving sewing machine. I'm like, amen to that. I think Stacia put that on Instagram. It was so funny. So this card considers the gathering of separate elements, people, ideas, everyday nuances of family dynamics, and the management of a corporate team. The Victorian seamstress manipulates various components as threads of color. With skillful hands, she arranges them, taking into consideration the distinct and individual qualities that each may possess. She coaxes the best from each and orchestrates their ultimate working together as a whole. Given each strand order, position, and purpose, she blends them into a rainbow of unity. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment surpassing that of its original separate parts. So be wary of over-controlling, micromanaging, or getting lost in the details. Allow each participant to contribute fully and not to be undermined by one person's overall position. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's working seamlessly together, you know, the best from everybody, orchestrating stuff beautifully, and letting everybody have a place, right? I'm learning to do that better with my family because I have 2 teenagers and a third living with me as well. Sometimes everybody has an agenda, and we have to work together to realize whose turn is it to do what, and do it fairly, and not let anybody try to. I have a really cool family anyway, but they're pretty awesome, smart master negotiator, so I have to out negotiate them all. Like, I don't care if you washed 2 dishes last Wednesday, that does not make a formula. You know what I mean? But it's that thing of just really weaving people together beautifully and letting them shine and feel good about themselves, and you're going to be really good at that. So if you're a mother, father, you're going to have this skill set down. So let's see what's going to back this up for your energy. Isn't that beautiful? This book, I love this. If you guys are curious about this, this is Oracle of Visions by Cyril Marchetti, and the artwork is beautiful. The writing is really great. So now we're going to go on to the Wishing Well, and again, this is Colette Baron Reed. I love her stuff. This is the Enchanted Map. This is one of my favorite oracle decks out there. This says desire is a sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of the attachment to ownership. So desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, and sensing the moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It's an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, or you're conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence, it activates a field of possibilities where their new life is co-created in a very magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of the growth. Rather, you must step aside and be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take by action in dropping a coin in the wishing well. Then trust spirit and be prepared to be amazed. I'll give you an example. I'm doing, a rather complex, long course that I have tons of audio to sort through, tons of stuff, and I want it to come really concise and bullet points because I don't want pages and pages of people I have to rifle through. So I was like, whoa, so much documentation that I gathered. How am I going to do this? Boom, this wonderful girl, Sonia Wilson from New Zealand, gets on the horn and is like, Melanie, I love to do bullet points. I'd like to help you out. I love your stuff. I'd like to contribute to you. Do you want me to do this? Hell yeah. Freaking one day later, she already started it. Today, she's helping me out again. And it's wonderful. And she's trying to become a master Reiki and do all these other things. But it was like, there's something about New Zealand right now. There's magic in the air. I connect to certain areas of the world. Texas like crazy. It's absurd. New Zealand right now, and also Norway. It's very bizarre. There's some kind of circuitry there, and I have to visit these places, obviously. But this is what I mean. It's like I have all these new beginnings, but I'll take on projects, and I have very high standards, so I'm not just going to put out information and put out information. I want it to be right, concise, and do exactly. I like to promise all right, but deliver big. So the universe delivers big to us when we do that, and we take our time, and we're professional together. It sends us helpers. It sends us guides. It sends us this connective tissue of love. It's amazing. So that's part of the things that's going to happen to you. So let me see what's going to happen in terms of your... Let me start shuffling these. If you guys are curious about these cards too, I have some flipped over in weird directions. These are the Line Strider cards, these white ones. It's my second favorite deck. I love the simplicity, something about the imagery, and also when the cards come up. Oh my gosh, this just popped out. Of course it did. Whoa, man. Yeah, you guys have a lot of... it's almost like you have the best Wi-Fi in the world intuitively right now. Your angels, your guides, your higher up. This just popped out. That's why. Oh my gosh. This is why this is my favorite deck. What happens when I shuffle this is a card will come up, it will flip out, and it'll land on my lap or on top of my deck. It'll flip out and it'll land. They're really weird. They're really unusual, but they're really strong, and I need them right now. So with this High Priestess energy and the Sun, which is ridiculously awesome, you basically are tapping into, like what I said, you're a metaphoric, insanely deep, profound, deep ancient intuition and connectiveness that you need to really trust. This is about you completely having fun and freedom to let your ideas have free reign, let your hair down. The Sun is all about relief from tension and responsibilities. You're going to be playful, carefree. You're going to allow moments of frivolity without censoring it. You're no judgment, no criticism. It's all about rewarding yourself and the angels, frivolity and fun coming around you. Now, the High Priestess is going to help you move forward in positive, life-affirming ways, really implementing your dreams and desires right now. Positive action is never hasty, okay? It follows clear intentions to do good. So as we move forward in action, we're going to manifest our dreams into reality, right? Easy peasy. We call on our angels. They're going to help us. We call on our higher powers, the ancients, the ascended masters. They're going to be there. You're going to have tranquility, acceptance. You're going to surrender to any and all, just everything, and allow, okay? Allow inner quiet to bring peace to your soul, because it's our natural state of being, okay? And it's going to allow us to nurture our creativity. So fantastic and amazing. amazing, you guys. That's remarkable energy for you. So if you're new to the channel, number 2, that is your energy. Wonderful. Feel free to watch all of them and garner this information. If it resonates, it's for you, and this is going to be timeless as well. So all my links are down below. Please take advantage of my last day of doing these specials for you. My $75 read is now only $50, $25 off. All you do is send $50 through the PayPal to the email and say, Mel, it's your special. I'll know what it is because it's dated. So many of you hadn't seen yesterday's video where I was running the special. That's why I'm reissuing it, and I want you guys to tap into this marvelous, fantastic well of whatever is going on right now, because it is something else. So amazing. Look at that. Whoa. I was so glad I picked Lion Strider today. So now we're on number 3, and we are going to see what's happening with you. Yeah, I'm almost getting dizzy spells. My third eye is like, I swear to God, it's like it won't shut. Even like I have to go to sleep and pass out because it's so excited at the tremendous opportunities that are just like one little cat hair away. So this is about relationship and interaction with others right here. I love this. Look at all the, I love it, the camera and the pictures, right? When something seems to be missing in your life, it usually turns out to be someone. Yes, you should get a read on this because I'm serious. It's all these people in the periphery right now. Our life is defined by, if you have favorite readers, go to them. I'm not saying just get a read from me. I'm saying anybody right now because the someones for you are right there, and people will tell you how to connect with them, not miss. Keep your vibe up, keep your eyes open, keep your frequency going, and your basically just being present. That's the most important, okay? So our life is defined by relationships, family, partnerships, friends, and foes. Each enter and they pass like a comet crossing through our sky. Some shine briefly, never to return again, and gradually they fade from our memory. Others settle in and remain in our orbit. A mechanical photography device displays those who have played a part in our lives. The intricate rotations create an infinite combination that represent the presence of the presence and the partings. Mimicking the steps of imagery and cosmic dance, some will remain as permanent participants, although their closeness will oscillate and be relative to each other. Additional frames will constantly be adding and waiting to portray others who enter our lives in the future. Yes, I'm serious. That's why this past lives has been everywhere and keeps coming in conjunction with us. And look, sacred pool, woo! Yeah, that's why I feel like I'm so compelled to do past lives. And all my reads from yesterday that came in, they all wanted past life reads because what's happening is they're interconnecting with their twins and their souls that are coming in. And it's very important that we be aware of that. So the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love that you wish to see in the world. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? The Pool card asks you that and tells you to focus on self-love and self-esteem. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you have come and how much magical things there are in your life? Your unique service to this world is not only needed, but it is celebrated. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Oh, I love that. All right, let me give these a shake. And these cards, the white ones, are the Lion Strider deck. This is my second favorite deck. I always have this close by, and it always does this remarkable thing that when I'm shuffling, cards just pop out, or I can hear very quickly just stop like that. Yeah, look at that, 2 of Pentacles. So you're doing a little bit of definitely, let me give it another shuffle. They're getting stiff, and it's so funny. My cat knocked these over yesterday, and they landed in the litter box. And I was like, oh my God, thank God nothing had happened. Oh, beautiful. King of Wands, yeah. So you're going to be, so first you're like, okay, is my heart and my mind in the same place? Am I trying to be pulled in too many directions? Can I focus on what I want to be my abundance, to be my road to my interior, exterior, everything? And then the King of Wands goes a shabam. Yes, you may, because the King of Wands is about balance, power, and passion. And you're definitely going to have life filled with some serious happiness and togetherness. And yeah, you know what? It's remarkable, but I'm sensing a reemergence of somebody in your life too that you haven't seen in a while. They're going to try to reconnect with you. Perhaps it's an old love. I feel like that. It's an immensely strong progression of some karma that hasn't completed itself, and that you're they feel an urgent need to connect with you, and they will. And you're going to have a life-changing epiphany or experience with this person again, but you're also going to have heightened intuition that's going to guide you and tell you what steps to take for sure. In addition to noticing and trusting your feelings, there'll be little meanings in all these little messages that you get, and you'll be able to decipher them. It'll be great. It'll be something that you're kind of in disbelief about, but it's because you're under high spiritual protection right now. You know, have the reassurance that you're protected and your prayers are being heard. Something that might have been challenging to you is going to feel like it was a psychic attack from other people, like you were being drained, but now your Archangel Michael and some of your other guides are in here, and visualize yourself being protected because you are. And these unnecessary worries are going to disappear, and your path is going to be paved with gold. I'm serious. You're just straight forward. You're on it. You're in it to win it. You've got this. So love and light to this group. Very, very powerful messages. All right, I got to wind up so I can download this with not too much information on it. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, and don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below. Again, I'm letting you know this is the absolute last day that I'm taking $25 off your read, because people missed it yesterday. So I want to be able to do that for everybody. And there's powerful soulmates and twin flames coming in that are from your past lives. I got so much information from that yesterday, so I want to offer that to you too. So yeah, you'll get your 35-minute read for $50 as opposed to $75. All you have to do when you PayPal is send that and put Mel's special. I'll know it's all dated, everything, but this is the last day, because I do want to be able to you know, offer that to you guys, because you guys didn't see the video until today. We're all upset, and I absolutely love and adore you, and I want to show you my gratitude. So I'm going to be doing that for you guys. So love and light.